a few telltale signs that a home has been well maintained? Hi everyone, it's Cynthia Cohn with Cynthia Cohn and Associates, and I'm here to give you a quick tip for how you can assess if a home has been well maintained. With new listings in Pasadena up 8.5% this November over last, and interest rates finally on a downward trend, now that more than ever is a great time for buyers to make an offer on their dream home. Many of my clients ask me if there's actually a barometer for getting a feel for how well maintained their home of interest is. This is important in determining the purchase price on their offer, as most buyers are unable to have home inspections and look under the hood prior to making their offer, but must nonetheless decide on a price. Here are a few things I look for when walking through a home. So firstly, when I bought this home in Northeast Pasadena, one of the things that struck me before I made my offer was how well maintained the paint on the doors and the door jambs were. When I look at the doors, I'm always looking for how smooth the paint is, and the same thing actually on the door jamb around the door. Quite often I'm showing homes where you will see years and years, sometimes 100 years, of paint buildup, and the painters have come in over that 100 years and they've just painted over lots of chips, lots of dings, lots of cracks, and you can see that the home just wasn't really well maintained over the years. But when I saw this house and these doors, as you can see, they are original doors with original hardware, and the paint is smooth, and the door jambs on the paint on the door jambs are smooth too. Another comment I want to make that you should definitely look for is the hinges in your home. Quite often I will see that unfortunately painters will come in and do a quick paint job and they'll paint over, oh my gosh, all the beautiful original hardware on the hinges. You should look in your house and see if you had that. This house, somebody took the time over the years or during some time to make sure either they removed all the paint buildup or over the years the owners really cared about this home. And I would say it's probably the later. The other thing on this home, two other things that I noticed, was in the home, all of the plaster on the inside matched. So each room, the entire house had actually been replastered. So at one time, because the house was built in 1940, one of the owners came through and spent so much money replastering the interior of the home. And it costs a lot of money to do that, and it's actually beautiful. So take a look at your walls as well. And then the third thing I want to show you just outside, come on out, got my jingle bells on, is one of the bigger telltale signs is termite. Now listen, you really need to have a termite inspection every single year. Please give me a call if you need a great referral for a termite inspection. Make sure they inspect, of course, the entire house for termites. One thing that comes up a lot is over time we have a lot of wood rot. And one thing I'd like to look at and point out with my buyers is how much wood rot does the house have? And you can see if there's a considerable amount and there's a termite report for that home. That means that they have not been doing probably termite inspections every year, and they have not been taking care of things along the way. The woodwork and replacement is one of the most expensive items that come up on a termite report. So what I like to look, especially if you want to take a look at these posts, they're just smooth and clean with no termite damage. And as well, if you look over here, you can see the windows of the house. They're just beautiful along with the sills. There should not be any damage. If you have a house that does face south and has a lot of direct sun, you definitely want to make sure you have those inspections every year and have your painter come out and make sure that you repaint that window every single year. So I'm Cynthia Cohn. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and happy holiday season. If you have any questions and need any referrals for any of the work that you would like to do around the house, please give us a call at 626-714-6808.